The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome, folks, to John O'Quinn Field in Houston, home field of the Houston Cougars. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Little. And he's tackled at the 25. The same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab!
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Finds the receiver wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a first set of downs. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. QB keeper all the way. And he will be stuffed for no gain. For their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Houston, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Always looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Now the offense is set up with a short field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick catch over the middle.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Houston now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. There's the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Houston. This quarterback on fire today. We had a short field on the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Receiver makes the catch. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. His footwork isn't in sync. Almost threw another pick. Boy, he's going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. They look to throw it here on second down. Comes up with the catch. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right.
Touchdown, Outstate, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Little. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Setting the back in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass this time. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Defense is coming after him. He's going to pull it down and run. Past the 30. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Looking for a gap. It's Clemens. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Grabbed by the receiver. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback will throw it off the 1-pass option. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. 1st down here for this offense. Wants to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They've only converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, they can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it. So, second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab. A chance to score. Want that at the 7. The completion moves them closer to the goal line.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third and short, they give the ball to the tight end. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down after that completion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Looks like Houston will have the first down. And a quick timeout to fall on the Raptors after the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. To dart to the left side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Receiver makes the grab, and he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The outstate offense goes back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds his target. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short on the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making a tackle short of the 1st down.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The back's got it. Quick spin on the run.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the 2nd half.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a 1st down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the 1st down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a man. Quick throw, catch made. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. And we'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now.
Chris, how about this? After that conversion, they're now a perfect 4 for 4 on 4th down conversions. All day they've been challenging this defense on 4th down, and they've won every single battle. It's easy to see why they've got this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. On the move now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Fire to the right side, complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He can go. Past the 10. Touchdown, Houston. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Moves out of the pocket. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the defense finally will get him down. And that sack will end the third period. But Kirk, Houston has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they get the completion. And they bring them down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for his back. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. 6th play of the drive coming up.
Here we go.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Mountaineers. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Pass caught. Spinning up, refusing to be stopped in this play. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's going to try to use his legs here. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Leaning on the run game here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And now the running back's got it again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. From the pocket delivers over the middle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
That run moves the ball across the 35. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Important 3rd down play coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Good enough for 1st down yardage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Out of state.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking for a late deep shot. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.